Apply them to your life. Are you being impeccable with your word? Are you following through on what you say? Are you being true to your word? A few months ago, I ended up reading a book, and it was The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. And I have read this book over and over again. It is one that I continually return to, and I love it. I love the thoughts and impressions that he has in his book and that he shares with us. It was funny because I read this book, and as I was reading it again, I ended up having a conversation with my husband about it, and we would dive deeper into each one of the topics that came up. And I really want to share the topics with you. So I'm going to share 2 of the topics, 2 of the 4 agreements right now, and then I'll share 2 more next time. The first agreement that he brings up is being impeccable with your word. He's saying, have integrity. He's saying, do what you say you're going to do. Follow through. Mean what you say. And if you're going to mean what you say, that means that you might have to pause and check in before you say that. Is what I'm going to say true? Is it helpful? Is it kind? Is what I'm going to say accurate and worthy of being shared? Being impeccable with your word means that you are way more aware of your own actions, words, deeds. It means you think about, can I actually follow through on what it is that I am promising to do in this moment? I feel like I've really internalized that one of the 4 agreements. I feel like I do a pretty good job of following through, sometimes to my own detriment. Sometimes I hold it over my own head a little bit too much. And yet I do a pretty good job of that, to the point where I expect other people to be impeccable with their word, follow through, have their integrity. And then I feel sad and frustrated when they don't. That easily leads into the second of the 4 agreements, which is to not take anything personal. Don't take it personally. The person on the freeway that cut you off, they were not thinking, I'm angry at this person and I want to cut him off and I want to piss him off. The person who reacts to you in anger or frustration is probably not reacting that way toward you. They are probably reacting that way because it's hit something within them, a childhood experience, a fear, something much deeper to them that they need to look at. But it's not our job to let them know they need to look at it. Recently, I've had a lot of opportunities to work with this specific agreement. Don't take it personally. There have been so many times in the last couple of months where something happens, somebody makes a comment, that comment upsets me and frustrates me, and then after talking to my husband about it, he reminds me that I'm taking it personally. And when he reminds me of that, then I step back and I look at what happened, and I can look at that experience with this person, and I can recognize that, oh, they were being triggered. They probably have an experience in their past that would lead to them being afraid or upset in this particular circumstance. It's not my job to fix it, and they're actually not upset with me. They're upset with being left out or being abandoned or whatever issue has come up for them, whatever issue is really bumping up against their emotions in that moment. I am continually working on don't take it personally, to the point where I have posted the 4 agreements on my refrigerator to remind me. And right now, I'm practicing when I'm upset with somebody, instead of carrying it with me, taking it in, I pause. I ask myself if they meant to hurt me, if they meant to be mean to me, if they were intentionally trying to upset me, or if maybe they were seeing life through their own filters and their own challenges and experiences, and that maybe I can give them a little extra compassion And I can feel a lot more freedom in letting it go. It's not mine to carry. It was all them. In that moment, it was their experiences that were being brought up. I hope you take these two and kind of sit on it for a little while. Apply them to your life. Are you being impeccable with your word? Are you following through on what you say? Are you being true to your word? And then don't take it personally. When somebody upsets you, when a challenge comes up, when people are upset and frustrated, is it truly aimed at you? Is it truly your issue to deal with? Or can you let it go, recognizing that it's not yours, it's something that they are experiencing and they are reacting instead of acting? Put it on your fridge, put it on your mirror, put it wherever you might be reminded of it, and start practicing them. See how life goes. Till next time, take care.